There are 3 things that I am dropping and leaving in 2025. So let's jump right into it. The first thing I am leaving in 2025, guys, and I'm so serious, is comparison and overthinking. And I know it sounds so generic, but guys, you wouldn't believe how tough it was mentally for me this year as a business owner in a very oversaturated field. I've even taken time off this year just to try to rescale and rethink and retweak my business in a way to try to match or keep up with other businesses. And God didn't necessarily tell me to do that, right? He gave me this vision, he's given me this brand for a reason, and yes, tweaks are necessary, but I found myself comparing and overthinking, why am I not blowing up like them? Why am I not getting sales like this business? I am so over that. I am so in tunnel vision. I am so locked into Sacred Queens because I truly believe that what God has placed in my heart, no one can take away. The second thing I am leaving behind, I am dropping, is wasting time on things that do not grow me or my business. I know we all say it every single year, but I think this is a very eye-opening year for a lot of us, for a lot of people, as a nation, as a world, okay? And I think we're starting to realize, you know what? We do need to take life more seriously. We really do not have a lot of time here on this earth, and it is so important. And we just never know how quickly the times can change or how quickly, things can switch up on us. And if we're not prepared, oh man, it's going to be a mess for everybody, right? So if it no longer grows me, or if it's not growing my business, if it's not sustaining me and my children or taking us to the next level where we don't have to worry about stuff like that, then I got to leave it right here in 2025. I'm talking partying, drinking, whatever, wasting money, overspending, sleeping in, just things that we subconsciously, just kind of got into this rhythm of doing. I'm really going into this new year focused and more intentional. And lastly, I am leaving perfectionism right here in 2025, because another thing that I have realized is that social media world, we're all kind of in tune with, but we have to remember that it is literally fake. It is literally distracting. It is really, people are really only showing their highlights and not showing the journey, and it's really false advertising. And then we freak ourselves out because we are comparing ourselves to the pace and to what other people have, and to, we should have all this access to everybody's life, right? God did not intend for us to know everybody or to be in tune with everybody all at one time. That's why we are overwhelming ourselves. We're on system overload. We feel like we're not doing enough because we are comparing our lives to someone all the way in China or in New Zealand or in Brazil or in, California, instead of really focusing on our path at hand and, our own journey and our own walk with God. And it's creating doubt, it's creating fear, it's creating, distractions. And this is why a lot of us are failing in our businesses. So I am ready to take on 2026. I'm really excited to see where this new year has for us and me and my business. And I hope you guys are starting to think in that capacity as well, right? So why don't you guys drop down some of the things that you are also leaving right here